It's been a rather cloudy week here.
Yes, it has.
I'm wondering if I'm close enough to the microphone.
Oh, yes.
I am.
And I should be projecting
Right.
this time.
We want to
Right.
make sure we
So
can be
we're
heard.
we're
So
just kind of
I'm gonna
letting people
get in a little closer.
kind of filter in.
Filter in, filter in.
Yep, filter in. While people are making their way in, I've had a pretty interesting past 24 hours as far as my plants go.
Oh, yes, yes. It's
I
been a
had-
thing.
It has been a thing.
So this week was a real issue with the plants.
Yeah, it was.
Well, the issue probably didn't happen this week, did
No,
it?
it happened a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
I had no idea what this thing was. I saw this thing pop up in the plant, my indoor plant, and I remember thinking, God, that's a weird looking thing. What the hell is that? And I just thought maybe it was just like a bud doing its bud thing, and so, I just let it go. Yeah, this thing popped up in my indoor plant. And
Indoor. The outdoor guys,
those are
ladies,
still okay.
they're still good.
But the indoor ones, it turns out the thing that popped up in my, I have to look it up again. I can't remember what it's called. The industry calls it a banana or nanners, but it's this.
It's like they call it a
male
fern
par-
thing or a
Yeah,
panther or an anther.
Anther, that's what
Anther.
it's called. Very
A
good.
fern, a panther, an anther.
It's an anther.
It's an anther.
Yeah, so
Anthur.
ER.
ER?
Yep. And
Okay.
it popped up right in one of the nodes, and I thought, oh, it was just a regular thing. Turns out it was a male part of the plant that was shooting
Male things everywhere.
pollen everywhere in the thing. So it turned both of my indoor plants into hermaphrodites. So I've got the things have got seeds just coming out of them.
Okay.
And they look just bizarre.
Yeah, because there's some. So these are the plants. In case you don't know, you should go to usemybud.com, or you can go to @usemybud through YouTube, and we have this stuff linked. But the website is usemybud.com. Mm-hmm. And Mr. Weedley has been keeping a blog, right?
Correct.
For like almost 90 days now.
No. We're on day 106 or 107. Ooh. We are like days.
We should
maybe
have
a week.
celebrated the 100th day.
I know.
We always celebrate the 100th day of everything.
I know. But we got to celebrate the harvest date is what we
Okay.
really got to celebrate. So we're
upstairs they
very
come
close.
yesterday with seeds.
Yeah.
And I sent you to our gentleman friends who know a little bit more about this down the street than we
Thank
do.
God for them.
And are those seeds? Because what
don't
I
know.
said is like, listen, cannabis is a tricky plant, okay? And we got lucky with the seeds we're growing. We just got really lucky. We saved them from like dispensary, stuff we had gotten, and so we got really lucky, and they were all female. Oh, your mouth is open. What did you just realize, Mr. Weedley?
Because the seeds that we got for the Bruce juice were out of flowers. So maybe those were hermaphrodites to begin with. Do you know what I mean?
Wait, go ahead.
So the strain that turned into a hermaphrodite sporadically, when the male thing popped up and turned them hermaphrodite, the plant that originated from, the strain is Bruce juice. And the way I got that seed was from the flower we were smoking. It just happened to have a seed in it.
Right.
So I'm thinking maybe because it came out of the flower we were smoking, maybe it's already a hermaphrodite seed.
No.
No, you don't think so?
No.
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 Well, that makes me feel better.
It would make you feel better if that were the case, is what you mean.
No, I don't want it to be a hermaphrodite seed. I want them to be good seeds.
Well, they're hermaphrodite seeds now. Aren't they? What did the guys say?
They're probably hermaphrodites.
This is what I said. It ruined all of them, didn't it? Now here's
it
the
may
question:
have,
Can
but-
you take a what do you call it when you're gonna like graft it? Like, can you take a clipping from it?
No, you can't take a clone from it because that's going to be hermaphrodite too.
Oh my God! It's
But
all wrecked.
it's not all wrecked because we can use the plant and what's on the plant for either hash or for food.
Oh, man.
So we have 2 plants that we're going to be able to use for food or to make hash out of.
Oh, man.
So now
It'll be a learning curve.
It will be a learning curve. It's a little sad.
But we do have some lovely ladies outside.
Which I found spiders on today. I totally freaked out.
They're just real spiders.
Real spiders, yeah.
When you showed it to me, I was like, that is not a spider mite. That is a spider.
Yeah.
Did they laugh at you when you brought it down?
No. No.
That was
not at
nice of
all.
them.
No, they never laugh.
But did they tell you a spider mite was like the size of a pin?
He showed me. Oh, yeah. He showed me. He said, this is what the leaves will look like. No, those aren't what the leaves look like.
No, not at all. This is a real live spider.
Yeah, well, if you have spider mites, you know, because it's like it's not just little spots here and there. I mean, it's like it's peppered, the leaf.
Right.
You really can't miss it. Once you see the spider mite damage on the leaves, you got to go balls to wall against it because that infestation is coming, But I don't have any of that going on in my...
Not outside.
No.
Now...
And I've got huge colas outside.
Yeah.
Big motherfucking buds.
Yeah, they're lovely.
Yeah.
They smell from
Yeah.
Like you can... it smells like a skunk.
It does.
Is always around my deck.
Yeah.
But...
You can smell it from the front of the house.
No.
Yes, you can.
So when you pull the car in...
You can smell bud.
Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty...
I'm going to look for it.
amazing.
How much longer do we have? I mean, a
Maybe
couple
a
have...
week. Trichomes are very cloudy.
They're getting cloudy.
I haven't seen an amber one yet. I thought I saw an amber one on the indoors. So I think we're maybe days away from the indoors being ready to harvest. Thank God, I just want to get that done with. But the outdoors, I'll bet you
Do you have to clean that tent out now?
Yeah.
You do, right? It's
Yeah,
a big deal.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
I knew it was. When you guys were like last night and you were like, yeah, it's no big deal. I sat up here and I was like, no. This is a big deal.
Yeah, it was a big deal. Yeah.
We'll have to.
I mean, whatever. You wipe it down and you do your thing. I've got seedlings going, so I've got time. You know what I mean? But the outside ones will probably bring down, next week, maybe the week after. Probably the week after, because I want to really let them, I don't want to harvest early.
No.
I have a tendency to harvest early.
Yes, you do.
So
Yeah.
I want to make sure that those amber trichomes really do show up about half and half.
Yeah.
And then I'll pull them.
Right.
So.
And the ones inside,
Yeah.
they lost their light right after, what was it, 3 days after you changed? I know
To flowering, yeah.
It's all
I
on
put
the
them
blog,
into flowering, and maybe a week after I put them into flowering, the light bulb or the light itself
it's
blew,
just blue.
and the plants were in dark for 5 days. Totally messed them up.
As people tried to
And
desperately get us the
light
lights we
something.
needed, and we tried to use what we had, and
The soil got all moldy. And
it was bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
And so that's why we had an
it
anther.
turned into, yes, that's why the anther popped up, I believe.
Right.
Which is why I think that maybe these seeds aren't going to be hermaphrodites. But they probably are, so I'm just going to let it go. All right. Makes me sad.
Is there a way to tell?
I have not until you grow it.
Oh, get rid of them. Get rid of
There's
them.
so many of them.
I know. And you can't use seeds for anything, I don't think.